I just got off work and the fishing cravings have set in. I want to spend the next couple hours, see if I can catch some panfish, do some bluegill fishing on the local pond here. Got my fishing tackle in the back, so I don't need to make any stops to the local bait shop or tackle shop for anything, because I'm not going to be using any kind of live bait. Just got my artificial minnows, and I'm going to do a simple setup for drop shot fishing, so stay tuned for the action, guys. Let's see what I can catch. I just got off work, probably about another couple hours before the sun goes down. I'm using my favorite light fishing setup. Got a drop shot, size number 8 hook, 1-inch Berkeley Gulp Minnow, 6-pound monofilament line on a light fishing rod here. I fished this pond before, but not at this particular time of the year. There's a lot of debris here right in front of me. I hope I don't get snagged up on it, but I'm gonna just start fishing shallow, and then I'm gonna work my way a little bit deeper. Just throw out the minnow. It's a really good bait that it catches, you know, every kind of fish. They just can't seem to resist it. Nothing yet. I'm just getting caught up on all this debris. I'd rather be on that side of the pond, but there's really no easy access for me to get there. So in order to fish this area, I'm gonna get caught up on this weeds here all day. Let me try something a little bit different. It's quiet today on the water. There's nobody. I think I'm the only person here. I mean, it is a work day, but you usually find at least a handful of people who come after work to come fish. There's just nobody out today. I don't mind it. I'd rather have the whole place to myself. Here's a fish. Oh, look at him jump. Look at that bluegill jump. It's another fat one. Another fat one. He tossed and turned and got himself lassoed. I think that's the first time I've ever lassoed one. It's incredible. Look at that fat size gill. Look at that fat gill. And there he goes. Check that out, there's a big frog right in front of me. That's where I'm fishing right here. With my rod, and then there's that frog right there. Right in front of me. Doesn't seem to want to move anywhere. There's a fish finally. Finally we're hooked up. Finally we're hooked up. Some nice looking bluegill. If I can just get him out of these weeds. He took the bait and went swimming right into the weeds. Made my line a mess. Got me tangled up in everything. Alright, well, get a good look at him. He's not as big as the other one. It took the same bait though. Took that minnow. I can't even see. There we go. Couldn't even see where he was hooked up because I got all this weeds in the way. There is another nice bluegill. They are chunky today. Chunky bluegill. Alright, we'll let him go. All right, got that mess cleaned up. Let's go back out there. Let's go right back out there. Same spot. Same spot, see if we can catch another one. There's one, but he let it go. There was one, but he let it go. Let's see if he'll come back for it. There's one. There's one. There's a fish. No, the bluegill is a huge school of them right here. Smaller than the last one though. Actually, that is not a. That's a. Looks like green sunfish. Yeah, it's different species. Looks like a green sunfish. All right, something a little bit different. These also make pretty good catfish bait. Man, look at that pattern. That was a pretty looking fish. Pretty looking fish there. All right, we'll let him go. All right, we'll just start off right here. The water visibility is really good. And I can see my minnow. I can see my minnow at the bottom. There we go. There we go, finally something. He went and swam the other way, got me stuck in these weeds. Is he still on? He's not even on anymore. Ah. Silly little fish got me hooked up into the weeds. I saw him take the bait, swim that way. Then he let go and the weeds got hooked up and I got nothing but a hook full of weeds there. All right. Well, I'm down 0-1 so far. Let's see if we can tie up the scorecard with this next one. Is that fish on? I think we finally got one. Finally got one. Finally got one. See what it is. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a nice bluegill. That's a nice one. It's a good looking bluegill right there. Good size too. Good looking bluegill. Alright, let's see. Let's put this down for a second. Nice looking gill. Man, that's a fat one. Well, lucky for him, I'm not going catfishing today, so he's gonna get to swim. There's one. There's one. Oh, he's got some nice colors on him too. I can see it from here. It's a nice looking, looks like pumpkin seed. Shell cracker. Man, some pretty ass colors on that one. There we go. Look at that pretty fish. There's another one. There's another one. Look at him jump. Let's see if he'll jump again. Oh, he let go. No. Oh, I shouldn't have been playing around with him. I should have just reeled him in. I wanted to see him jump one more time. Damn it. Let's fix the minnow. He bent it. He tore it. There's another one. There's another one. He also went into the weeds. I'm not going to lose you a second time. I'm not losing two fish today. There we go. We got this one. We got this one. It's a nice bluegill. Bigger than the last one. Bigger than the last one. I took a mad dash for those weeds. Look at that fish. Chunky bluegill. I'll move on to this new spot here. There's a down tree right here in front of us, and there's got all these little branches out. I guarantee this is a good spot to catch fish. Guarantee you that there's always bluegill hanging around sunken logs and tree branches. It just makes for really good hiding spots where they can build, nests, and typically where they spawn too. So I feel good about this one here. I'm just gonna start off throwing it right here, right in front of me. See what kind of fish are hanging out in this area. Oh yeah, there's one right there. There's a fish hooked up already. First cast of the new spot. Just looks like a good spot from everything I can see. It's a small little bluegill, but I'm sure the bigger ones are nearby. Just gotta keep throwing it out there. All right, there we go. Nice tiny little bluegill. Let's throw them back in and catch some more. All right, let's cast it right back out there. Is that another fish? Not yet. There's another one. There's another one. Look at him jump. Man, look at him go. That's a fat one. That is a fat one. And it is looks like a sunfish. Almost looks like a shell cracker, but I think it's a green sunfish. I'm gonna have to check when I go home. I can never really tell the difference between all these species of panfish. It's a good one. And he fell out of my hand too. All right, I'm 2 for 2 so far at this new spot. Let's just keep going. Keep on going. Let me just actually fix the minnow. Fix the minnow first, because it's not on there straight. Fish hit it pretty hard. put it in. There we go, that looks good. That looks good. Let's go right back out there. Go right back out there. Some bites on there, but didn't hook up. Did not want to hook up. There's one. There's one. There's another fish. There's another fish. Another bluegill. Small bluegill, but we'll take it. We don't pass on any of them. All right, let's go smaller. We're going in the wrong direction. We're supposed to be getting bigger. We're out here getting smaller. All right, we'll let them go. There's one. There's another one. Another one hooked up. It's a feisty one too. Feisty fish. Feisty bluegill. And he's got some weight to him too. That's a fat one. That is a fat one. All right, looks like we found the spot. Good, healthy population of bluegill here. There we go. Yeah, just you know, some small panfish. Yeah. I haven't caught any bass yet, just like bluegill. There's another one. There's another nice looking sunfish. Nice looking sunfish. Oh, hold on, buddy. Hold on. I'll get you free. There's another nice sunfish. No, it's sunfish. All right. We're gonna release them either way.
All right, so you having a good fun?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
All right.
Catch anything yet?
Just a couple bluegill, you know.
Yeah. Huh?
All right, guys. Well, that's a wrap. It's sunny 1 second, and the next thing you know, the clouds unleashed their vengeance. I had to make a run for it before I got drenched by that monsoon. Not a bad day. Caught a lot of fish. A few hours after work, that's all I had. If you have any questions, please leave them down below in the comments. Do me a favor, if you like this video, click that thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share this video, feel free, and I'll see you in the next one. Tight lines, guys.